Okay, so good morning, students. Mag-start as to klase and our topic for today will be about sequences and series. Okay, so insay na idea kung unsa ang sequences and series, guys. Anybody? Okay, answer? Kaya itong raise ka. Sige, answer.
So, sa amo ang grade 10 nga lesson sir kay kana amo ang first nga topic sa first quarter.
Mm-mm.
So, ang sequences sir is a set of ordered numbers while ang series is the sum of that ordered ordered numbers or set of ordered numbers.
Okay, very good. So, unsay ilang difference sa sequence ug series if isulat na siya? Unsay kalahian nila? Wala. Okay, so sakto to ang ging ano no ni gusto tong answer to si Mr. Marcos ba?
Yes sir.
Ang giingon nga ang sequence kay set of numbers and then ang series ang sum. Okay? So mo ni siya ang first sa introduction sa ta which answers the questions what what is the difference between sequence and series and how are they related to each other. So, a sequence is a list of numbers separated by commas. So, buto siyang answer sa akong question, Mr. Marcos. Ang ang difference sa sequence ug series kay ang sequence it is separated by commas while ang series since sum of numbers man siya, sum of numbers, so it is separated by plus or minus sign. Ganun na may minus sign because there are negative numbers. So, that's why may minus sign. So, mura na ang difference sa sequence ug series, guys. So, if, for example, natay sequence nga 1, negative 1 half, 1 third, and 1 fourth, this is called a sequence because it is separated by commas. Okay? Now, to get its associated series, all you have to do is to sum them all up. Yung walang i-add silang tanan, mura. So, since sa sequence, it is separated by commas, sa series, it is separated by operators such as plus and minus signs like this. So minus, plus, minus, plus. Yung na may minus o plus na siya, it is because naa siya given nga sign which is kani negative man na siya. Therefore, if negative na siya, mo subtract lang ta. So ano ra siya, guys? So this one is called sequence which is separated by commas and then kani siya series. Okay? And then ang series po na siya sum. Okay? Kaya gi-add man siya. Now, the sequence with nth term, a sub n, is usually denoted by the set of a sub n, and the associated series is given by s is equal to, so formula ni siya, s is equal to a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3 up until a sub n. Okay? So, depende na ninyo kung depende na kung asa ang gipangita, asa tama ang gipangita nga term. So we will call this the nth term. So nth term na siya depende kung asa tama niya term. Let's say for example, atong gipangita nga term is up to the fifth term only. So ang A na to, if since sa fifth term man siya taman, so up until A sub 5 kay fifth term man tataman. So ana ra. And also sa atong sequence of series, we have we have two types. There are arithmetic and geometric sequences and series. So sa arithmetic, so from the word arithmetic, so it basically involves summation, di ba? So like naara siya sa addition o subtraction na base. Okay? So unsa man ang arithmetic nga sequence? So this is an example sa arithmetic nga sequence. Basta sequence guys ha, take note guys, nga comma ra gyud na siya. Separated by commas na siya. But ang kalahian nila sa geometric ug arithmetic, as arithmetic, it has a common difference. Let's take a look at this example. We have there 1, 4, 7, 10, and 13 and 16. Now, if you will look closely, ang difference of 4 ug 1 is 3, di ba? Ang difference of 7 ug 4 is 3. Ang 10 ug 7 is 3, and so on. So this would imply nga ang common difference ani nga sequence is 3. So una siya sa atong arithmetic sequence. It involves a common difference. So we have there our formula a sub k plus 1 is minus a sub k is equal to d. So that is how you find the difference. So this means nga ang second nga term or like ang next term is subtracted by the preceding nga term, which is ang una niya nga term, di ba? So let's say 4 subtract siya 1, so nakay 3. Next, nakay 7, subtract siya 4, may mo siyang 3. Next, nakay 10, subtract siya 7, nakay 3. So that is how you'll get the common difference. Now, since ang natin arithmetic sequence, na po arithmetic series. So sa arithmetic series, all you have to do is to add them. So 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus 13 plus 16. So ana ra siya ang atong arithmetic sequence. Gi-add lang ni siya. Okay? Ang transformation niya is simply the kuan, the adding sign or plus sign. Mura na siya. Next is we have there the geometric sequence. So sa geometric sequence, um, di ba sa arithmetic sequence na to, involve the common difference. Sa sa geometric sequence, nag-involve ta og common ratio. So, common ratio or multiplier. So, kaning sequence atong example diri, we have there 1, 3, 9, 27. Okay. So, disregard lang nato ning first term ha. So, let's take a look at 3. So, 3 ang factor sa 3 is 3 times 1, di ba? Now, ako lang siya i-write to 1 times 3. So, guys ha. Ako siya i-write as 1 times 3 dahil. So, 1 times 3. Di ba 1 times 3 man na siya? Ang 9 is 3 times 3. Di ba? Ang taas pa naman siya. Ang 27 is 9 times 3. Di ba? Makita na ninyong pattern, di ba? Next nga term is 81. So, 81. 81. 81 is simply 27 times 3. Well, ang 243 is just, what you call this? 81 times 3. So, ana ra siya. So, makita na to nga na common sa ilahang tanan, di ba? That is 3. Muna ato ang common ratio. While ang iyang gipares lang tawa guys. Di ba 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, which is kani. And ang 1 na to is kaning first term. Ang 3 na to ang second term. 4 na to is second. Ang 9 na to is ang third term. So, yun na siya. That's how geometric sequences work. So, if mag-base ta sa example na to, you have there a sub k plus 1. So, ang ikaduha nga number, if kani ang a sub k, if kani ang a sub k, kani ang a sub k plus 1. Okay? I hope na gets ninyo. If we start here, ako i-clear ha. Kasi i-clear. If kani inyong a sub k, ang yung a sub k plus 1 is ang 27. Okay? Okay, so kaning if atong a sub k is 81, unsa atong a sub k plus 1? Anybody?
40,
Unsa?
243.
243. Okay, very good. So, ana ra siya. So, you have there atong a sub k plus 1. Let's see for now. So, muna siya sa first term na to, guys ha. So, itong first term is Kini siya to get the first term. This is also to get the common ratio dai. Atong a sub k plus 1 is 3 divided by a sub k which is 1. So you get 3. Next, i-test mo nato kung mo check out ba pud sa pikas. Like sakto ba pud na ang gihatag, di ba? So we have there a sub k plus 1 as 9. So ang preceding niya nga or like number before sa 9 is 3 man, which is a sub k. So 9 divided by 3 is still 3. So akong test na sa inyo ay i-test lang ninyo sa mga at least 2 or 3 times if makita ninyo ang common difference. If if sakto nga 3 ra gyud siya, consistent gyud siya nga 3, depende sa gitason po sa inyohang sequence ha. So if ing ana matik na nga pwede na mo pick diretso sa inyong common ratio. Okay? So a series represent the sum of the terms of a sequence. So muna siya represent siya sa sum daw sa sequence. So this is basically the sum of the sequence. So 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 27. So gi-add lang gina sa tanan. Same as the array rapod. Gi-add ra gina sa tanan. And also the series a series indicates the sum of the terms given in the sequence. So same thought ra gihapon. Okay? So you have there an example. So we will determine the first 5 terms of each defined sequence and give their associated series. So nata di ara for example, number 1, you have there 2 minus n. So 2 minus n. We are asked to find the first 5 terms of each defined sequence. First 5 terms, guys ha. So atong gamiton nga atong gamiton lang ani nga formula is this. So we denote the nth term of the sequence by a sub n is equal to s is equal to a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3 up until a sub 5 lang because first 5 terms na may ginote diari. So atong a sub n will be a sub 5. Okay? So diara rataman. Now for the first 5 terms, unsa man nimo pagkuha ang first 5 terms. So ang first term, sa pagkuha nimo sa first term, all you have to do, di ba sa counting numbers na to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ang first na mo occur nga numbers atong counting numbers is 1, di ba? So itong isang buwan di ara, so you have there 2 minus n. Atong n, sa atong first term will become 1. Okay, first term biya. So pinakauna nga number. So it's basically 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. So na kay 1 dira. A sub 2. So natay a sub 2 di ara. So 2 man siya, di ba? Ang second term, so 2 po rin substitute di ara. So 2 minus 2 na din siya. From 2 minus n, since second term man siya, na mo siya 2 minus 2. Okay? So 0 na itong second term. Next, a sub 3. So 2 minus 3. Di ba? Okay, n, mag-change siya, depende sa unsa nga term ang atong gipangita. So if we are asked to find the third term, meaning all you have to do is substitute n with 3. So ano ra siya, guys? Ano ra ka basic? So ang 2 minus 1 og 3 minus 1. That is negative 1. Okay? Next is a sub 4. So a sub 4, we are asked to find the fourth term. So the fourth counting number is 4. So this means that 2 minus n will become 2 minus 4, which is just negative 2. And as you can see there, Dara, tawa ninyo guys ha, nasa common difference nga 1, di ba? Di ba? Ay, negative 1. Di ba? As the number, um, as the term increases, the number decreases by negative 1. As you can see there. Di ba? 1, na mong 0. Unsa sunod sa 0, di ba? Negative 1 sa itong number line. Unsa sunod sa negative 1, di ba? Negative 2. Unsa sunod, di ba? Negative 3. So, we can basically spot na bisan pag dili na to gamiton ng formula, di ba? Pero we must do the procedure na gihapon jud for solution's sake. Okay? And now since nakita naman nato ang five terms which is ang last kay a sub 5 man. So naa na tay series. Mo yung series na to, guys. And then to find the associated series, all you have to do is to add them. So i-add lang nato sila. Depending po silang sign. Since na may negative numbers diari, mag-subtract yun ta, di ba? So now to get the associated series, all you have to do is to add them all. So pag add na to, nate 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, simplifying them, you'll get negative 5. So nate negative 5 dire. Okay? Nasabtan ra guys? Klaro ra? May questions? Questions? Okay ra? Proceed ta guys. Okay ra? Respond mo guys para makaproceed ta. Basta namin gigalibgan ba? Okay ra?
Okay na, sir.
Sige. So let's proceed sa second example. So you have there a sub n is equal to 1 plus 2n plus 3n squared. So we are asked to find the first five terms man, di ba? First five terms. So sa first term na to, ato yung substitute sa 2 is 1. Okay, first term ba? And ang sa 3n squared, 1 rapod. Okay? So that will become 1 plus 2 times 1 plus 3 times 1 squared. So if atong i-add ang 1 plus 2, that is 3. 3 plus kani 1 squared naman na siya. So 3 times, no, 3 plus 3 day. That is just equal to 6. Tara, 6 na siya. A2, A sub 2. Let's kuha na. Atong i-manual. Okay, so natay kuan diari. Formula nga A sub n is equal to 1 plus 2n plus 3n squared. Now, to find the second term, all you have to do is to substitute 2. Okay, second term na biyata. So, ang n is dag 2. And then, diri po sa n diari. Is that po siya 2. Okay? And then, simplify na lang dayon ka. So, 1 plus 2 times 2 is 4 plus 3 times 2 squared is 4. So, ana lang. Now, ang nabili na lang nga buhaton na ni is simplify na lang gid siya guys. So, sayo na kasi simplify. So, 1 plus 4 is 5. 3 times 4 is 12. And then adding 5 and 12, you'll get 17. And 17 will be your second term. So, mo ni siya. So, sa first term na to is 6. Second term will be 17. Now, what about sa third term? Is that third term na ta. So, that will be a sub 3 na dayon ka. A sub 3 ka. So, 1 plus. So, since 3 naman ka, a sub 3 naman ka, your n should be, unsay n na to guys. Okay. Sa third term naman ta.
3, sir.
3. Very good. So, 2 times 3 na siya. Plus 3 times 3 squared na dayon. So, ana lang. Then, simplify na po. Ana ra. Simplify ra dayon after substitution. Then, plus 3 times, ang 3 cube na to is just 9. So, if ato siyang i-add, 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 3 times 9 is 27. So, 7 plus 27, you'll get 34. So, 34 will be our third term. 34. Matik na 34. Next, fourth term. Yan tong fourth term. Fourth term, a sub 4. So that will be 1 plus 2 times, unsay N na to dara. Anybody?
4, sir.
10,
4.
4. Very good. So 4 siya dara. Okay, so natay 1 plus 8 plus 3 times. Okay, 4 times 4. Pila 4 times 4? Paspas.
16, sir.
16, sir.
Ah, UI bright ta jud kaya ni section ni Ma'am Zaid. Sana all. So after ani, i-add na lang din nato ni siya. So 1 plus 8 is 9. Ang 3 times 16 is just 48. So 9 plus 48, that will be equal to 57. Okay? So ang last is kaya ito lang gyapon yung buhaton guys. Okay. So ang last nga term is 86 man. Okay, right sa nato 57 ha. Last nga term is 86. So you have there a sub 5. So you'll put there sa atong n 2 times 5. Diba? Plus 3 times 5 squared. So ana ra? And then simplify. Simplify kita after substituting. So 1 plus 10 plus 3 times 25. Okay. Now this will be 11 plus 75, which is just equal to 86. So naa kay 6, 17, 34, 57, og 86. Now, mo ni siya imong series. Ay, no, sequence. Ay imong series will be the sum of this one. So, ang sum ano nila, gi-add lang nimo silang tanan, you'll get 200. So, ano ra? Next example. So, ang next na tong example, kuan ra, substitute ra gihapon ta. Ate, a sub n which is equal to negative 1 to the power of n. So, since sa first term na to, nangita man ta sa first term na to, 1 na to i-substitute. So, we have there a sub n is equal to, no, a sub 1 is equal to negative 1 to the power of 1. So, to the power of 1 man na siya. So, simply write the number. Okay, negative 1 naman. It is itself. Now, what about sa second term? So, sa second term, mas squared na siya, di ba? So, mahimo nga negative 1 times negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 1, that is positive 1. Di ba? Next is cube na siya. Okay, 3 na may substitute mo for the third term. So, you'll get negative 1 times negative 1, kaya positive man ng kuan, nagpares man na sila, so meaning positive na siya. Na may isa nga bungkig, so ma-negative na rayon siya. Negative 1. And then, a sub 4. So, meaning the fourth term. So, gapares man ang negative nila, gapares ang negative nila. So, duha ka positive ang na-provide, which means positive 1. And lastly, sa a sub 5, which is our fifth term. So, a sub 5, nagpares naman ang duha ka negative di ara. Di ba? Ang tagura ka negative nga nag-provide sa positive 1. Nya na may isa ka bungkig nga negative 1, therefore, our fifth term will be negative 1. So, ano na siya? Now, since naratay 5 terms, naratay 5 terms sa atong sequence. Okay, first 5 terms na may ipangita. So, all you have to do is to add them all. So, i-add na lang nato sila to get the associated series. So, you'll add there negative 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. So, kani siya, pares siya ma-0, pares siya ma-0, binla ng negative 1. Negative 1 ang sum. Next example, you have there a sub n is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up until n. So up until n daw. Nya ang n na to is 5 man, di ba? Up to 5 terms lang siya. So kani guys, as you can see here, ang given na to is series ang given di ari. Di ba? Mabantayan yung series, dili sequence, dili pareha aning first three examples. Series ang gihatag di ari. Now, to get the first 5 terms, yung buhaton is to get first the first term, di ba? First term atong unahon. Itong first term diri is obviously 1. Wala tong first term. At ang second term ani is 1 plus 2. Why? Ganong 1 plus 2 man, sir. 1 plus 2 siya because it is a series. Series man siya good. Meaning, nag-involve siya sum. So, i-include nimo siya ang first term pod. So, mahimo siya 1 plus 2. Muna siya for the second term. Okay? So, if atong first term is 1, atong second term is 3. Next, for the third term, you will also include 3. So, include po nimo ang 3. So, mahimo siya 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 6. Okay? Next, A sub 4. So, if sa A sub 4, you will also have to include adding 4. So, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 10. And lastly, A sub 5, add lang kag numbers up until 5. And you'll get 15. Now, don't forget the sums. Kailang sum. Muna siya atong terms for each term sa ato ang, what you call this, sequence. So, atong sequence ani will be 1, 3, 6, 10, and 15. Okay, so muna siya ang ato ang, what you call this, muna siya ang ato ang sequence. Okay? Now, for the series niya, yung associated series will be 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 15, which is which in total is 35. So ano ra? I-add lang nato siya para makuha ang series na dayon. Okay? Let's proceed sa next na example. So we have there, write the first 5 terms of the infinite sequence with general term a sub n, which is equal to 2n minus 1. So we are going to solve this one in the same manner as the previous examples. So since we are asked to find the first 5 terms, all you have to do is to substitute also the first 5 terms for each term. Okay? So if we are to find a sub 1, if we are to find a sub 1, all we have to do is to substitute 1 also sa ato ang n. Diba? If we are asked to find a sub 2, we'll substitute 2. If we are asked to find 3, we'll substitute 3. Ana ra siya ka basic, guys. So 2 times 1, that is 1. 2 times 2 is 4 minus 1, that is 3. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1, that is 5. And then 2 times 4 is 8 minus 1, which is equal to 7. And then 2 times 5, which is 10, minus 1, which is equal to 9. So, ano ra siya, guys, ha? So, thus, the first 5 terms are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And the sequence is, so muna siya itong sequence. If we are asked to find a series, all you have to do is to change ang comma. I-change na itong comma into plus. And then get the total. Ano ra siya, guys? Next, find a formula for a sub n given the first few terms of the sequence. So, kani, formula na ato ang gikuan, gipangita. So, sa ako na ito papangita sa formula ani man. So, ano ra ako mahatag nga tip niyo, guys? Since atong first nga buhat is to observe kung nabay pattern or like common difference, di ba? As you consider 2, 3, 4, 5, di ba? As common difference nga 1 or like iyang gap kay 1, di ba? Okay, 2 plus 1 is just 3. 3 plus 1 is just 4. 4 plus 1 is just 5. So meaning, if I have there an n, okay, if na ako'y n di ara, adan ako 1, so akong first term, unsa akong ma-first term ani? If na ako'y n plus 1, unsa akong first term ani?
Answer.
Unsa?
1.
Okay. Akong balik ang question ha. If na ako'y n plus 1, okay, if na ako'y n plus 1, nga pattern, if like na ako'y number ha, let's say for example 2, imong 2 is n, muna siya. And then if adan nimo siya 1 is 3, di ba? Okay, mahimo man siya 2 plus 1. Next, if na kay 3 as n, if na kay 3 as n, and adan nimo siya 1, di ba you'll get 4? Next na pod. If you have 4 as n, and you add 1, you also get 5, di ba? And so on. So meaning, so ang pasabot ani niya guys to sige ni, summarize or like ako ang i-compile ang idea ni. If i-compile mo idea ni is it is just like saying that a number plus 1. So mo na ni ang gi-represent ani niya. It is a number plus 1. Ngano man. So if na kay first term diara, it is a number plus 1. Let's pick first term na to. First term na to is 1, di ba? Kay 1 man gyud ang ato ang first nga numbers, atong counting numbers. If you have there 1, so may mo siya 1 plus 1, you'll get 2. Second term ta. Second term ta. Second term is 2 plus 1, you'll get 3. So inana ra na siya. This sequence represents a number plus 1. So ang number na to is n plus 1. So we'll come up with a formula which is a sub n is equal to n plus 1. Okay? Okay. Last two examples ta. So how many terms are there in an arithmetic sequence with first 5 with first term 5, common difference -3, and the last term which is -76. Okay, so saon mo na to na sa pagpangita. So atong basihan nga formula ni guys will be this one. A sub n. Ako lang siya i-write dari ha kaya to siyang buhaton nga mano-mano. We have there a sub n which is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Times d na siya guys ha. Okay. So given atong first term which is 5. So given atong first term diri is a sub 1. So 5 plus atong common difference is -3. Muna siya ang d. Okay? Common difference is -3. So multiply na siya. And then atong last term is -76. Atong last term is a sub n man. So that is -76. Now, we will find n. So to find n, manipulating of one na siya terms. So ato ra ni siyang i-simplify. So atong unang buhaton is i-transpose na to ang 5 sa pika side. Leaving you 76 minus 5, di ba? Ma-negative naman na siya. Then mabilan tag n minus 1 times -3. Di ba? Okay. Next is to simplify. Atong -76 minus 5 is just -81, which is equal to n minus 1 times negative 3. Now, divide both sides by negative 3. Divide both sides by negative 3. So, cancel out ang negative 3 dire. Kani, mabinlan ka og 27. N minus 1. So, we are asked to find N man. So, ito ibalhin ang negative 1 sa pikas. Ibalhin. So, ma-plus na siya. So, 27 plus 1, which is equal to N. So, 27 plus 1, that is 28, is equal to N. Muna siya equal sa ato ang N, which is kanina lang. N is equal to 28. So, ana ra siya. Next example, you have the seventh term of a geometric sequence is negative 6. And the 10th term is 162. Find the fifth term. Okay, find the fifth term. So, atong gamiton nga formula sa aning nga given nga example is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Okay, ang nara siya guys ha. Now, for our a sub 7, so ato a sub 7 diari, diba, if, dara, o siya i-write diari para clear ninyo ha. Atong formula is a sub n is times is equal to a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Diba natin, ana? Now, if natin a sub 7, natin a sub 1 times r to the power of 7 minus 1. Diba? 7 minus 1 kay n minus 1 biya. 7 man atong n. So, a sub 7 is just equal to a sub 1 times r to the power of 6. So, muna siya. So, atong a sub 7 daw, given man sa diari, which is equal to negative 6. Dara, negative 6 man. Atong 7th term. So, negative 6. Next is, given po na itong 10th term. So, itong 10th term is a sub 10. So, a sub 10. Dara, kanina nga formula itong gamiton ha. Pwede mo malibog. So, if na kay a sub 10 di ari, atong mabuhat na is a sub 1. May mo siya r. So, n na to is 10 man. 10 minus 1. So, a sub 10 is just equal to a sub 1 times r to the power of 9. So, 9. Okay na siya. Okay. So, if ato po siya i-checking guys, ato i-checking ha. Di ba ang a sub 1 then r to the power of 6? Yung numbers, if i-add na to ang 1 og 6, you'll get 7. Di ba? Same na po di ari. Na kay 1 og 9, if i-add nimo siya, you'll get 10. So, anda ra siya to check if sakto ba yung gibuhat. Okay? So, atong a sub 10 is just equal to 162. 162 mo na siya. Now, we are asked to find the fifth term. So, saan na ito papangita sa fifth term? Now, since as you can see, guys, common ang a sub 1 sa both, di ba? Let me use a red one. Common ang a sub 1. Now, what we can do is we can eliminate. We can eliminate a sub 1 by dividing them. If ato ning i-divide ning tanan, and also para makita po nato atong r, which is atong common ratio. Okay? Atong common ratio. So now, ato siya ma-eliminate by dividing them. So ato siyang i-divide ha. So na kay a sub 1 r to the power of 9 divided by a sub 1 r to the power of 6. So ma-cancel out ang atong a sub 1, di ba? As you can see there nga atong value sa atong a sub 1 r to the power of 9 is 162 man, di ba? 162 divided by 6, negative 6, di ba? So, mura na siya yung value di ara. Okay? So, atong R9 divided by R to the power of 6, that is just R cube, di ba? R cube na siya sa atong laws of exponents. If nasa denominator, ang exponent niya masubtract. Okay, so R cube. So 162 divided by negative 6, that is 27. So negative 27. And if you will get the cube root for both terms, if you get yung cube root niya na kay R, which is equal to negative 3. So muna ang cube root sa negative 27 na to, it is just 3. So ang cube root gani, as you can recall, ang cube root is just ang cube is a number multiplied by itself thrice. So ang number gi-multiply siyang self katulog. So negative 3 times negative 3. So this is just to check if sakto ba ta. So negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Then 9 times negative 3, that is equal to negative 27. So sakto ra. So natay R, which is equal to negative 3. Tara. Now, since we are asked to find the fifth term man ta atong gipangita. So atong i-write di ari is same ra gyapon format inani nga format, pero a sub 5 na siya kay fifth term man atong gipangita. Now, as you can see there, if a sub 5 di ara, gipareha sa r squared. Why? Because given man atong a sub 7. Given man atong a sub 7. You can also write, if nakita kag a sub 5, pwede po kang write a sub 5, then r to the power of 5, na kay 162, di ba? Na kay 162, but ang r to the power of 5, dako naman kayo na siya, that will be negative 3 multiplied by 5 biya, di ba? So dako na kayo siya. So yung mong gamiton, kanilang a sub 7. Kaya mo man siya ang pinakagamay nga number and mas easy nga way. Okay? So if ato siya iya, di ba kay a sub 7 lang man, so pwede ra na siya. So first, ato sa siyang i-simplify. Na kay a sub 5, r squared is equal to a sub 7 man na siya, di ba? So to get a sub 5, all you have to do is to divide both sides by r squared. Di ba? So mabinlan taog a sub 5 sa pikas nga term, ay sa pikas nga side. So a sub 5 will be equal to a sub 7 divided by r squared. So unsa man imuhang a sub 7 dira, di ba? Negative 6 man. Ang imuhang r squared, so since naman kay r dira, naman kay r, if squared nimo ang r, so that is just negative 3 times negative 3, which is 9. So negative 6 over 9. If ato siya i-simplify, you'll get negative 2 over 3. So meaning, mo ni siya ang ato ang fifth term. Negative 2 over 3. Okay? Questions, guys? What are questions? Hello? Okay ra? Questions? Miss Luna, na question? Wala.
Wala, sir. Ay, pero maghatag kag balik og answer ka ng mag PPTX para mo raming mag-review
Yes.
og malimtan.
Then ako po nang i-upload ng recorded discussion. Okay.
Sige, sir. Salamat.
So, if what are questions, guys, pwede na tayo leave sa meeting. So, that will be all. Thank you and God bless. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Anong wala daw may exam, sir?
So, wala exam.
Wala may exam sa pre-cal, sir.
Wala mo na assignan?
Wala, sir.
Hello? Wa di mo na assignan di ay.
Wala, sir. Ang last ni mga gi-assign namo is kato lang video recorded sa last lesson. Tong Eclipse.
Really? Sa Eclipse,
Yes, sir.
ellipse.
Mao nang anong ni sir, anong wala may exam, abi na mag o exam
Bon,
free ka. Pero yes, sir, wala
really?
may
Wala
na-assign
di.
na.
Ko i-check ha. Ano wala mo na assign na? Nag-assign mo gud ko. Basi na-expire na. Wait
Wala
ha.
po,
Wala
sir.
dyan tanan, sir.
Tanan, sir.
Wala, sir. So, kada to pagsugod sa exam, sir,
Katong
wala
pagsugod
gyud
sa exam,
niya.
sir, katong pag Monday, wala jud sa ano, pre-cal.
Wala dyan may na-assignan bisag.
Ala, namali di ko assign guys. Tangaan ako eh. Ala, si Piata na ko eh.
Bonus.
Wait lang ha. Ako sa
Tara.
nita mag-record ha.
Grabe, sir.